Hi, my name's Heather. I'm married with 3 children. I have been crocheting for over 10 years or so. About 6 months ago, I decided I wanted to learn to knit. At the beginning, I threw the needles across the room a few times, but eventually I got the hang of it. Um, Originally, I wanted to learn to knit because I love the way knit socks look. So that was my main goal. Now I'm loving knitting hats as well. But so I'll show you my first pair of socks that I ever made. Here's my first pair I ever made. They're not the best, but they have a few mistakes, but for my first pair, I think they're not too bad. And here's my first knit hat I ever made. It came out a little big, but it's wearable. I love this, what's this yarn called? I have some and now I cannot think of the name of it. Bloom Chunky, that's what it's called. I cannot remember the name of it. Bloom Chunky. I love the way it makes like these little flower patterns in it. I actually have another ball right here of it. This is a different colorway. This is Snapdragon. I bought this colorway to make my mom a hat, so I'm gonna make her a hat for Christmas with that. Let me see what else. Oh, well, this cardigan I can tell you about. I made this recently. I just finished it. This is a pattern from Two Brothers Blankets. Michelle Ferguson is her name. I believe it's the Chevy cardigan it's called. It actually worked up pretty fast. I'm pretty slow when it comes to cardigans, and this worked up pretty quickly. See, the yarn I used is Yarn Bee Sweet Delight, I think it's called. I don't remember the colorway, but it's a pretty nice yarn. The only issue is it like pills up a little bit. I don't love that, but what can you do? Let me see. I have another pattern I just started from Two Brothers Blankets as well. This is called a cabled cardigan. It's like not a top but a cardigan, so it goes like this, and then the cables will be in the back. I'm using Brava worsted weight yarn. I believe the colorway is Tide Pool. And this is a 4.5 clover hook. And I have it in my project bag of my summer sock camp. This year was my first time joining the summer sock camp with Kay, the crazy sock lady. Next, I'll tell you about my husband's blanket. I started making I'd made a shawl with latte cakes, and he just loved it. It was so soft, so he was always stealing it. So eventually I was like, all right, I'm just going to make you your own blanket so you stop stealing my shawl. So I'm making him this blanket. It's using the Drunken Granny stitch. I'm using latte cakes. I don't remember the colorway of this one, but it's like all blues and greens. I'm using a 7mm hook. This hook is one of Hobby Lobby's hooks. I don't remember the name of them, but I like them a lot, especially for a plastic hook. It works really well. Let's see. Next, I have this cowl. This is a pattern from Fiber Fox. I haven't finished it yet. All I got left is like the ribbing at the top. It uses the mini bean stitch, which is one of my favorite stitches. The yarn, I'm using this yarn. It's really nice. It's a mercerized cotton from Knit Crate, I believe. Next I will talk about I started some socks for my daughter. She wanted these Halloween socks. These are really cute. I like the way, like, they have hot pink and neon green and all that. I did 56 stitches. I do 2.25 on 2 16-inch needles. Yeah, that's what, 2 16-inch, 2.25, 56 stitches. Here's one that's done, and then I have started the other one. I did the shadow wrap heel on this one. That's the heel that I usually do. And I have another summer sock camp sock yarn bag from, who is this from? I can't remember what her name is that I got this bag from, but it's part of the summer sock camp bags. Inside it, I have this yarn from Yarnable that I'm gonna start another pair of socks with. And they'll be on the same 2 16-inch circulars, 2.25. And I forgot to say, with these socks, my first pair of socks that I did, these were 64 stitches, 2.25, 2 16-inch circulars. I actually have this yarn right here. This is Premier Serenity Sock, and it's the colorway Chill, or Chilly. And then the last thing is I have these two yarns. One's a Heartland and one's Red Heart Soft. I made my daughter a pumpkin with them, which she sleeps with every night, so it's in her room. But I'm going to be making her another little pumpkin, so that she has she wants a little pumpkin family. So I'm going to make her a couple little baby pumpkins to go with the bigger one. But thank you for, watching my channel, and this is my first time, so please be nice to me, and we will be back soon. Thank you.